Exercise 6.2, question number 3. In the given figure, AB is parallel to CD and EF is perpendicular to CD and angle GED is equal to 126 degrees. Then find angle AGE, angle GEF and angle FGE. Here in this given figure, AB is parallel to CD and EF is perpendicular to CD. Angle GED is given equal to 126 degrees and we have to find angle AGE, angle GEF and angle FGE. This angle AGE, this angle GEF and this angle FGE. AB is given parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD, it is given. Therefore, angle AGE is equal to angle GED. Alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. This implies angle AGE is equal to 126 degrees because angle GED is given equal to 126 degrees. So this way angle AGE is equal to 126 degrees. Now we have to find angle GEF. This angle is GEF. We are already given angle GED is equal to 126 degrees. So angle GEF plus angle FED is equal to angle GED. So let us write angle GEF plus angle FED is equal to angle GED. This implies angle GEF plus angle FED. This angle FED is equal to 90 degrees because EF is perpendicular to CD. So 90 degrees. Angle GEF plus 90 degrees is equal to GED is already given 126 degrees. And this implies angle GEF equal to 126 degrees minus 90 degrees. So angle GEF is equal to 36 degrees. And reason for this angle FED, you can write EF is perpendicular to CD. So this way angle GEF is equal to 36 degrees. Now we have to find angle FGE. Angle AGE and angle FGE, they form linear pair of angles because AB is a straight line. So now angle AGE plus angle FGE is equal to 180 degrees because they form linear pair. of angles at point G. AGE we have already determined equal to 126 degrees. So 126 degrees plus angle FGE is equal to 180 degrees. So angle FGE is equal to 180 degrees minus 126 degrees. So angle FGE is equal to 54 degrees. So this way we have found angle AGE is equal to 126 degrees, angle GEF we have got 36 degrees, and angle FGE we have got 54 degrees, and this is the answer of this question.